There are many fascinating and unbelievable facts about China, a country of over 1 billion people, that you may not know. Did you know that China is so vast that it has many sparsely populated areas, and a significant number of these regions are extremely poor? Over 100 million people in China live on less than $1 per day. Could you survive on just $1 a day? China carries out the death penalty more than 4 times the rest of the world combined. The country is very strict when it comes to punishment, and when someone violates legal or moral codes, they may even face social ostracism. Have you heard about the bronze statues of a tyrannical emperor and his empress from the feudal era? These statues were sculpted in a kneeling position with their hands tied, allowing people to pass by and strike or insult them as they pleased. Over time, the statues have been worn down due to continuous punishment. In the entertainment industry and political arena, those who break the rules face severe bans, leaving them in despair. This strict enforcement helps keep Chinese social media relatively free of toxic content, while maintaining a clear and consistent economic, social, and political direction. China uses 45 billion pairs of chopsticks every year. When you think of chopsticks, China is likely the first country that comes to mind, even though other nations like Korea, Japan, and Vietnam also use them. The history of chopstick use in China dates back centuries, with bamboo being an easily accessible and affordable material for widespread use. To the Chinese, chopsticks hold traditional and even sacred significance. There are many etiquette rules surrounding chopstick use, but Chinese dining and drinking customs are so extensive that you might need an entire notebook just to keep track of them. Disrespecting chopsticks has even caused major companies to suffer severe consequences for angering the Chinese people, and when a population that large is upset, the repercussions can be overwhelming. The fourth fact: more than 35 million people in China still live in caves. No, they are not indigenous tribes. These people simply utilize caves and rock formations as sturdy and safe homes. Beyond housing, the Chinese have also built tombs, temples, and even secret repositories for martial arts manuals, mystical treasures, wealth, or small villages on rocky cliffs. The Chinese are truly masters of construction, despite having political ideologies that may differ from the rest of the world. They are wealthy, skilled, and capable in many fields. The fifth fact: the world's first paper money was created in China 1,400 years ago. The brilliant minds of ancient Chinese rulers introduced banknotes, a form of certificate money, to replace gold, silver, and other valuable commodities. Smart, isn't it? And of course, this innovation ties back to paper, which the Chinese have been producing since ancient times. The art of calligraphy became a celebrated cultural tradition as a result. The sixth fact: in China, a baby with a birth defect is born every 30 seconds. Due to the large population, historical practices of close relative marriages during feudal times, and severe environmental pollution, the number of children born with disabilities is significant. The seventh: each year, about 1 million female fetuses are aborted, and tens of thousands of baby girls are abandoned in China due to the one-child policy. This policy was enforced for several decades before being abolished. However, economic pressures and young people's struggles to balance childcare with work have discouraged larger families. Additionally, deep-rooted gender preferences result in many baby girls being abandoned before or after birth. By 2020, China was estimated to have 30 to 40 million men who would struggle to find wives. This imbalance has led to tragic consequences. In remote areas, bride kidnappings have become a desperate solution. Women are trafficked illegally from neighboring countries like Vietnam. Some victims were already married with children before being kidnapped. Due to the high cost of human trafficking, some women are forced to become wives of an entire family, including both father and son. Their purpose? To bear children and handle household chores. Escaping from these isolated regions is nearly impossible, condemning many women to a lifetime of captivity. Speaking of human trafficking, China is often mentioned in relation to organ trafficking and forced prostitution, raising global concerns. However, local authorities are gradually addressing these issues, and such cases are mostly confined to remote areas. So, don't worry too much. The eighth: every year, nearly 4 million cats are consumed as food in China. Eating cat meat is considered normal in several countries and is even thought to bring good luck to business owners. Don't be too shocked. If you are not a vegetarian, then eating animals might be fundamentally the same. Different religions and civilizations have varying culinary perspectives, so hopefully no one is too surprised by unfamiliar eating habits. The 9th. In 1973, China proposed sending 10 million Chinese women to the US to boost America's population. At that time, China was likely struggling with poverty and an excess of women, while the US was wealthy and expansive. I haven't delved too deeply into this historical event, but the number, 10 million, is truly staggering, isn't it? The 10th. It is estimated that around 600,000 people in China die each year due to overwork. With the global economy in decline, this number is likely to rise. Life has become incredibly tough. In an economy as vast as China's, competition is ruthless. Workplace safety and labor conditions in developing countries often pose significant health risks. Even in bustling cities, the job market is so competitive that workers push themselves to exhaustion just to keep their jobs. Many pay the ultimate price, sacrificing their health, well-being, and even their lives. China is also known for its breathtaking landscapes, rare natural wonders, and its beloved giant pandas. These adorable creatures are a national treasure and a source of immense pride. To truly experience the wonders of China, why not visit someday? Goodbye and see you next time.